Hey everyone, it's Victoria with Nutrition by Victoria. I have a Master's of Science degree in Human Nutrition, and I'm here to help you build a high-functioning metabolism so that you can get and stay effortlessly slim, lean, fit, and healthy, all while eating unlimited amounts of the right foods. What kind of foods are those? High-carb, low-fat, plant-based foods. So just by incorporating more high-carb, low-fat, plant-based foods into your diet, particularly fruits and vegetables, you will start to get results. So regardless of what kind of diet you're coming from, this protocol works. I've been doing this for over a decade and have gotten some really great results. And now that I'm working the mucus-free healing system a little bit more, I'm getting even better results. So if you're interested in my coaching, you can sign up in the link in the down bar for what I offer. So I have a private Facebook coaching group, so it's a Q&A format, as well as I offer one-on-one coaching, and I have a coaching program that goes into the nitty-gritty science of why this all works. So lately I've been reading to you guys the Mucus-free healing system, and I wanted to talk about Freelee the banana girl and why she's gotten such great results over the years. I'm starting to get more amplified results aesthetically, health-wise, productivity-wise, fitness-wise, and I had read the Mucus-free healing system before finding Freelee, and when I found Freelee, she was eating just a fruit diet. You know, every single meal of hers was fruit, some like non-sweet fruits, but mostly sweet fruits, and a little bit of vegetables. And what she was doing was working the Mucus-free healing system. Okay, the mucus-free foods are your sweet fruits that are fat-free and your green leafy vegetables. So those are the foods that we are designed to eat as humans. We can eat them raw, and we can achieve a very high level of health and an aesthetic that is very desirable and natural for us, regardless of our genetics, right? A lean, fit, healthy body. So as Freelee, continued to push her fruit diet into the masses and really got a lot of traction with her, protocol and her message, it became very clear to me as she next went on to develop Raw Till 4 that she was in fact, using the methods found from Professor Arnold Ehret when it comes to the mucus-free healing system. That is what she had discovered for herself. The Raw Till 4 diet is the transition diet. Okay, that is what is going to be more practical for the majority of people when it comes to adopting a diet that is going to get you rowing in the direction of, improved health, weight loss, and improved fitness. So the transition diet can include and does include all of the high carb, low fat plant foods. Okay, and I know Freelee has mentioned this in a lot of her videos, that with your cooked starch meal at night, you can include legumes, but it's important to include a salad as well as some cooked, non-starchy vegetables if desired. For a long time, she was working, the potatoes and lettuce thing, but she always has emphasized that, the fruit-based diet is the most ideal, and that is what I am discovering for myself as well, and many other people have discovered. So I wanted to go through some like a fast forward within the mucus-free healing system, and just reading to you guys a bit about the foods that are mucus forming, okay, and why. So the mucus-free foods are sweet fruits. They don't have to be raw, they can be cooked. So canned Fruits, pasteurized fruit juice, dried fruit. I include all sweet fruits regardless of, whether they're raw or cooked. I find that to be the most sustainable way to do this, as well as green leafy vegetables and non-sweet fruits like cucumbers, bell peppers, tomatoes, things like that. I avoid the fatty fruits, the avocados, the durian. Those are mucus forming, and we're going to learn why here in just a second. Okay, so this is lesson 12, destructive diet of civilization and the mucusless diet, the natural food of man. Okay, so now I'm going to just go through the mucus-forming foods, aka the foods that we are not designed to eat as humans and that create some degree of waste in our system, and it varies according to its detriment to our system as well. So we're going from basically the most toxic foods for our body to, foods that can be included on the transition, aka the raw till fork diet, right? Okay, meats. All are in a decomposing state, producing cadaver poisons, uric acid in the body, and mucus. Fats are the worst. Even butter is unusable for the human body. No animals eat fat. Eggs. Eggs are even worse than meats because not only have eggs too high protein qualities, but they contain a gluey property much worse than meat and are therefore very constipating, quite more so than meat. Hard-boiled eggs are less harmful because the gluey qualities are destroyed. The white of eggs makes a perfect glue. Milk also makes a good glue for painting. So you'll notice he references glue a lot. So basically when it comes to what you're eating, if you can make glue out of it, you'll want to avoid it because that's essentially what your body's going to be doing because we're putting it into a heated, liquid system. Cow's milk is too rich for adults and for babies and plainly destructive. All other kinds of milk, so various forms, cheese basically, are highly acid and mucus forming. Fats. All fats are acid forming, even those of vegetable origin, and are not used by the body. You will continue to like, crave, and use them only as long as you can still see mucus in the magic mirror, or aka you're still eating it. What doctors call heat calories is caused by the fats and friction, obstruction in the circulation that constipate the small blood vessels. And this has been noted with scientific studies on people who, consume fats and then they find that the blood gets very thick afterwards and circulation is slowed down tremendously. Yeah, fats are detrimental to the system. It's best to avoid them, including plant fats. Cereals. Cereals and all flour products form mucus and acid. The worst of all is white flour because it makes the best paste. Bran, graham, whole wheat, or rye bread are less harmful because they have lost their sticky properties. When well done or toasted and well baked, they are much less harmful. Raw cereals, if toasted, are to some extent a mucus broom, but contain stimulants wrongly believed to be food value. Pies made of rough, unbaked dough are, according to my belief, absurd. When eaten with sweets and acids, they are mucus and gas producers, the same as French pastry. Legumes. Lentils, dried beans, and dried peas are too rich in protein, the same as meat and eggs. The peanut is a legume also. Potatoes, a little better than flour products because they contain more mineral salts, nor do they make a good sticky paste. Sweet potatoes come close to natural sweets, but are too rich because they're a starch. Well fried or crusty, baked like Saratoga chips, but without the animal grease, sweet potatoes are almost mucusless. So we're talking about air frying sweet potatoes, basically. Rice is one of the greatest mucus formers and makes an excellent paste. I firmly believe, through my experience with serious cases of sickness, awful boils, etc., prevalent among one-sided rice eaters, that rice is the foundational cause of leprosy, that terrible pestilence. Okay. Nuts. All nuts are too rich in protein and fat and should be eaten only in winter and then only sparingly. Nuts should be chewed together with some dried sweet fruits or honey, never with juicy fruits because water and fats do not mix. Okay, so that's that for that section. So when it comes to you know, high carb, low fat plant foods and, you know, whether they are mucus forming or not, which there is a list of mucus-free foods listed in the description box that you guys can click on, and you can also search list of mucus-forming foods because it's available on the same website. And you'll see that there are varying degrees of how a food is going to affect us in terms of its ability to, you know, be eliminated essentially. So, you know, as you're working your own transition diet and working, you know, Raw Till 4 and the mucus diet healing system, you know, you'll have to just see where you are at in terms of, you know, what you desire to eat. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave any comments or questions down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.